Awesome Mambo and American Star Ball Dance Pro Championship 2022, guys. Your experience dancing rhythm. You danced Latin all your life, and now you changed the entire course.
That's true, and it's been so far. It's been great, and we get quite a lot. We get a question: do you miss Latin? And we always say, well, when? Like we actually don't have time because we like jumped into the rhythm, and it's been so much fun and so much of new information, new learning. So we actually like don't even have time to miss Latin, you know? Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
I mean, I just love learning and I love dancing. So to me, good dancing is good dancing. So it's quite inspiring doing a new style, you know, with mambo and swing and bolero and all these things. It's so much, like Alyona said, knowledge, information and learning and so much fun, you know, to explore all these different avenues.
You said yesterday, we chatted like briefly, you said it was, to understand the rhythm was very different than Latin for you. So can you elaborate on that?
Well, to me, like when we're having lessons and coaching, some of the first questions I would ask, well, what is the difference between an international cha-cha and American cha-cha? I'm very fascinated to understand this so that first of all we can understand and we can show it so that there's a clear difference. We don't want to look like the Latin couple doing rhythm. We really want to embrace the style and actually like develop it and do something cool. So yeah, it's just interesting understanding and learning the differences. I think it's fascinating.
What was for you guys when you started to do it? What was like the one major difference when you said, okay, this is really different from Latin?
For me, definitely legs, like thigh. Oh my God, I thought like I'm gonna die. You know, like when I watch rhythm, I'm like, oh, okay, I mean, it's look easy, I can do it. And we start practicing and I'm like, oh man, that's actually like not easy, you know, and just a different kind of group muscle.
Yeah.
So it took a little bit time, you know, and then surprisingly, like when I watched rhythm before, like for instance, I didn't care about like rumba, but like dancing, American rumba is like my favorite. So it's kind of funny what I saw and now what I dance, yeah.
And I've noticed you still sweat like crazy, so it's mean that you're dancing so hard.
It's very, very healthy to sweat, you know. It's all clean energy. It's yeah.
No, it actually was a compliment. I know it doesn't sound like it, but because it's mean that you're actually working your body so much. Because usually I heard a lot of comments when people dance different style, they say, oh, this is much easier. But in your case, you actually you are going full out.
100%, and to your question earlier, or your point, we have so much respect for the rhythm couples because at first when we did it, I couldn't get over actually how difficult it was to do it properly. If you know, using the correct muscles and the correct actions, a lot of respect. Things like bolero, you take for granted the leg action, how it's got so much waltz in it, and things like mambo with the bending of the legs and American rumba. I'll tell you what, it's a lot of work, but it's good, it's fun.
But you guys actually very experienced in American rhythm as well. You mentioned you won like last year, last year? Yeah.
Well, we started at the end of May last year. We had this crazy plan that, okay, why not, let's do Blackpool if we can. There was a lot of restrictions with COVID and all these things, but that was our goal, to give us some motivation and inspiration. We did a few competitions in America before. We got all the routines, the choreography. It was practice, 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 balls to the wall, and we did it. And we went over and we won, which was amazing. It was very unexpected. We had an amazing time, and that was a huge boost for us. We came back to America, we did competitions, and we had some rough results because, I mean, it's understandable. We're still learning, and we have a lot, and it's just, you know, every time we're out, there's a bonus, and we're just grateful to be dancing, especially after COVID and such a depressing time and sitting at home doing nothing. Like, that's how we got the inspiration. Like, if we couldn't go to Europe and do what we usually do, and we're going to live in America, let's embrace the style, let's do it, and let's do something cool. So that was a huge thing, you know. We started doing West Coast swing, we started doing other styles, and I was just so inspired and amazed at what these guys were doing and the musicality and the body that gave me some life, you know, and that's where we are today. So we're just still at the beginning, you know.
It's awesome, guys. Thank you for coming here. Enjoy tonight, and I will see more, guys. So this is American Star Ball 2022, guys. We will be back. Thank you.